My ring?
Yeah.
I'll definitely pay like $1 million for my ring.
$1 million?
I gotta set the tone for the man that I want in the future. Cause you gotta know what I want. I ain't gonna never let nobody shortchange me.
Meg, you do realize $1 million for a diamond is a lot?
Yes. A man. I do things. I do things that make me happy. I was talking shit.
All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look, all my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life, I've been grinding all my life.
Hello, welcome to another episode of Club Shay Shay. I am your host, Shannon Sharpe. I'm also the proprietor of Club Shay Shay. And today, we're at Spotlight LA. The young lady that's stopping by for conversation and a drink today is a 3-time Grammy Award-winning recording artist, one of the most influential people in the world. She's the first woman in history to have 3 #1 streaming songs in the same season. She's the first solo female rapper to debut at the top Billboard Global Chart 200. She's also the first black female to appear on the cover of Forbes 30 Under 30, one of the rap's hottest stars, Houston-raised, multi-platinum songwriter, a talented dancer, arena performing artist, a model, actor, college graduate, global superstar, a mogul in the making, an icon for women empowerment, a philanthropist, a boss, a trailblazer, a role model to many. She embodies supreme self-confidence, a true national treasure. The CEO of the Hot Girl Summer, the hottest girl herself, Megan Thee Stallion.
Wow, I don't even know how to.
How you doing?
Wow.
Did I do you right?
That was amazing.
Well, thank you.
I love that.
Well, thank you. Meg, before we go any further, I want to apologize to you personally. And I didn't, I always wanted to sit down and have a conversation with you. And I didn't know if that was going to be possible. But I was always hoping that I got an opportunity to bump into you because I made a comment, I think it was like September, October, and I told a joke. And I said it in jest, but I believe the joke would have been just as funny had I left you out of it. So for any unwanted attention, harm, shame, embarrassment that I caused you or your family, I want to say, as a man, as I sit here before you, I apologize.
I appreciate that.
Thank you. Anytime someone comes on the show, we have to toast because you have an amazing, you've been amazing, and you have an amazing career going forward. So this is my personal cognac, Shea by La Portier.
Okay,
So
Shea by La Portier?
That's what it's called, Shea by La Portier. Let me know
Okay, because I'm the cognac queen.
Okay, cognac.
I don't know if you knew that.
Okay, you knows it. This is what they call it. It's called nosing.
You saw me.
Okay.
I have to, hold on.
Just.
Okay. I was waiting on it to really sting me.
See, it's smooth, ain't it?
It's smooth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was waiting on it to tear me up.
No. We don't do that.
Okay.
Well,
I like that.
Well, you know what? We're going to send you away with a bottle with your very own.
Thank you.
Thank you. I really appreciate this. Check this out. You know what? Congratulations on your first headline arena.
Yeah.
Arena tour. How does it feel? Because there are a lot of Meg is okay, but she, small. She can't do no arena.
Yeah.
How does it feel to shut those down?
I feel really appreciative that I have so many hotties that want to come see me do my thing. Right. I performed my whole body of work on this tour.
Right.
And just to see how many people want to come out and turn up with me and they cowboy hats and they chaps and they anime clothes. I'm like, yes, cosplay, all my hotties is just fun. And we had a blast and we still having a blast. We still on tour.
Right. You're the first female rapper. Hold on. You hold the highest attendance at Madison Square Garden, over 14,000.
Yeah.
Let that sink in. Now, there have been a lot of women there have been a lot of female rappers that have performed at the MSG. That's the hotbed. I mean, there's no big arena in America than MSG. You, the highest attendance. How does that make you feel, Meg?
It made me feel like I must be doing something right.
Right.
It just made me feel really good. When I went in there, I saw a lot of hotties that I had seen before because I've been performing in New York for a long time.
Right.
So when I came and I saw my day one New York people in the pit, screaming and cheering for me, people were giving me my flowers. I was like, wow, me from the South, I'm out here in New York really killing shit like this. I was so happy.
Did you know that was possible? Or were you a little apprehensive I know I got the hits. I know I produce good music. I know they like me. But MSG, filling up an arena. Did you think that was possible or were you a little nervous?
Well, it's nothing that I never thought I couldn't do.
Okay.
I didn't get this tour and think, damn, I ain't gonna be able to sell seats. Like I ain't.
You don't think like that, okay.
Yeah, I think like, I know I'm finna come in here and kill it.
Right.
If you're not a hottie, I'm about to make you a hottie.
Right.
Bitch hoe. Like I never went into this tour thinking, damn, I'm finna fuck up. Like I came into it thinking I'm finna go out here and perform for my people and we finna have a good time.
Right.
And that's exactly what we've been doing the whole time. It's been like a big ass party the whole tour.
Yeah, it has. And I'm looking at like Cardi B performed at the sold out show. You had Shot Sunday service with Lotto, Flo Miller. Glow Rilla opened up for you. Glow Millie?
Flo Millie.
Flo Millie, my bad. Not Glorilla, Flo Millie.
Yeah.
Glow opened up for you. And I'm looking at Gabrielle Union, Taraji P. Henson showed up at your LA show. The Real Housewives cast of Atlanta showed up. How does it make you feel with so many celebs and entertainers and athletes showing up at your show?
A lot of the girls that popped out to my show, like I know them personally.
Okay.
Like the Atlanta Housewives, I'm a huge fan. So when they came, I was messed up. I was like, girl, we got Kenya and Phaedra in the same room.
Right.
So I was so excited to see them because this is what I do. Like I love reality TV. Like I love ratchet TV. Not that the Housewives are ratchet, but
a little bit.
I just love they classy and ratchet, classy, bougie and ratchet. But when they came in there, I said, "Girl, I be watching y'all all the time. I can't believe y'all can't even watch me."
Right.
So I was so happy about that. I was super appreciative of that. All my female rapper friends that came, like me and Lotto cuts up. Like
I love seeing y'all on stage together.
we gets down. So like when she popped out, like. It was only right. It was only natural that I come to Atlanta and we got to have Big Lotto come out. That was my first time meeting Flo Millie.
Really?
That was my first time meeting Flo. And I didn't think she was going to be my height. Because usually everybody's tiny.
Right.
But Flo was tall and thick like me. I said, what's up, friend? We our level. How you doing? And she's so talented. I was so happy to meet her. Glow, we have gotten so close
Yeah.
over this whole experience. Like I knew I was going to like her before I met her.
I can see y'all being besties because I've had.
No, it's really my girl. Like she really
Yes.
feel like my family at this point. Like her whole team, like we just be together all the time.
Right. What does it mean for the sisterhood? Because it seems like all the people, all the young ladies that you're describing, it seems like you guys really have you ladies really have a bond. Like you really formed a sisterhood.
Yeah, like I don't know. I really don't go out of my way to try to be cool with anybody in the industry at this point. Yeah, I just like let it naturally happen. And the relationships that I have right now, they just feel supernatural. Like, and I'm gonna keep emphasizing the relationship with Glow because we met and then ever since then it was just like, no girl, come over here.
Right.
Like us two.
Right.
I fuck with you.
Right.
She's so sweet.
Meeting, I mean, you said Flo Millie that was your first time meeting her. What impressed you most about like Flo Millie, you meeting for the first time, or obviously you Glow, you say you become very close with Glow. What impressed you most about when you first met these?
It was not an awkward interaction. Like sometimes I feel like you meet somebody and you immediately sometimes people be trying to act too cool.
Yeah.
Sometimes people act a little bougie or they act like you about to try to do something to them. Like I feel like we all first met each other and we was immediately like in there, like we talking, we having fun. Like nobody had no ego. Like that's what I really enjoyed about them. Nobody had a big ego. Like we all was equals.
So is it like a situation like sometimes you go somewhere, you see them, and they be like, I ain't gonna go over there till she come over
I ain't
here.
about to speak to her. I ain't about to speak to her. She better come over here and speak to me. No, because it be like that sometimes.
Really?
Like, and like especially in the industry, you know, sometimes it'll be a popularity contest.
Right.
Everybody has an ego. Everybody's a superstar. And you know, as you should. You don't know how somebody gonna act. You just walk up on them because you never know what kind of reaction you're gonna get. So I understand when you don't want to just immediately approach somebody because you don't know what they're gonna say to you.
Right.
But in this instance, in the girls that I'm cool with, the first time we ever met each other, it was just natural. It was like, bitch, I like you. No, bitch, I like you. So what's up?
That's
we
all.
cool?
So what was it like performing in Houston? You brought out Bun B, you brought out Slim Thug, you brought out some of the Houston's biggest and brightest. But that's your hometown. You born and raised. Mm-hmm. That had to be an amazing feeling that you come back and you get the love from my hometown.
Yeah. I was so happy. Like, I'm such a big fan of UGK. Everybody know I'm Tina Snow because of obviously Tony Snow, which is Pimp C alter ego. Mm-hmm. But Bun, getting that cosign from Bun mean everything because this is who I grew up listening to.
Right.
Slim Thug, he a fool. But like he a Houston legend, Paul Wall, Zero. Like these are the dudes that you hear when you turn on the radio every morning in Houston, every afternoon, every night. Like, so being able to say I'm on the same stage as the people I grew up listening to, I must be that girl.
So what was it like? Obviously, Bun is the mayor. Nothing goes through Houston without Bun. I mean, he'll give you his stamp of approval, and you good to go anywhere in Houston. And you mentioned Paul Wall, you mentioned Slim. I mean, so what was it like to be embraced by them? It's like, hey, we got you, girl.
I feel like they wouldn't endorse something they didn't believe in. Like they wouldn't just be behind something just for the sake of some clout shit.
Right.
Like I feel like they came up there and they did their thing because they really support me. Like, and I like the way they stand behind me. I like the way that they hold me down. Like everything don't got to come to the internet as far as support. But I thought that was a big moment that they came and supported me publicly on stage in our city.
I've been sitting down with you for 10 minutes and I can already tell you big on authenticity. You big on genuineness. You don't deal with fake.
It's because I've been through it.
Okay.
So when I was first coming up, I thought, and my mama and my daddy used to tell me this all the time because I got a big problem with this. They used to tell me all the time, everything that green ain't your friend. It's a whole world going on around you. Stop trying to be so nice to everybody because everybody's not gonna give you that same treatment.
Right.
So I've been through a phase in life where I had to figure out just because I'm so damn nice and I'm so friendly and I'm so open, that doesn't mean that everybody else is gonna be that to me. Mm-hmm. Like I thought if I just be nice and I be myself, everything gonna be okay.
It would get
like you must be being nice and being yourself too.
Right.
Like why would you want to do anything to hurt me? I'm not trying to hurt you.
Right.
But I had to figure out, bitch, I'm in this whole little lamb. Like I'm just running around here like a little rabbit waiting to get hunted.
Right.
So I really appreciate it when I meet somebody that feels real and genuine because it's hard to let your guard down.
Right.
Especially in this type of space. Can
you sense when people are not being authentic with you?
I think I have a better sense now. Like, I'm not the type of person who come into a situation expecting somebody to be fake or expecting somebody to want to do something malicious. Like, I come into a situation and I'm like, I'm about to be nice. I'm about to be the best person I could be. I'm going to treat you how I want to be treated, and hopefully you about to do that to me.
Right.
So it's kind of hard for me to sense sometimes when somebody's doing wrong because why do I have to expect you to be ready to hurt me?
Right.
Like, why won't you just be nice? Because that's what I'm doing to you.
Right.
So I'm getting better at it.
You're getting better at it.
Yeah.
I read that Pimp C's wife, and you mentioned Pimp, that she gave you a lot of his unreleased verses.
Shout out to Shanar.
Is he gonna make an appearance on that?
Pimp C is on the album.
Okay.
Like I have a Pimp C verse. Megan Thee Stallion.
Right.
Everybody know Pimp C is my favorite rapper, and I have a Pimp C verse. That's nuts. That's gonna be real big for the South, I feel like.
How did that come about?
So, Juicy J and Jew are my guys, and they been knowing that I've been looking for a pimp verse.
Okay.
So one day I came to the studio and Jew was like, I got something for you.
Uh-oh.
And he played it for me, and I was like, Jew, shut the fuck. So after he played it, we cried a little bit because Pimp C is Jew's favorite rapper too.
Right.
So we cried a little bit and we couldn't believe it, and we just was looking at each other like, damn, like I can't believe we've been talking about this for years and we finally got it. So yeah, shout out to Juicy J and Lil Jew because that's who gave it to me.
Victoria Monet. Let me ask you a question. This album that's coming out, is it gonna be? Are we gonna have because you've been holding it very, very tight. You ain't let a whole lot of people know who's on the album and everything like that. Why you holding it so close to the vest?
Well, because in my previous experience with releasing music, my stuff be leaking.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I just wasn't in the best situation to where I could surprise my fans like the way that I wanted to. And now I'm in a space where I'm in complete control. So I've been trying to just hold it real near and dear until the day of.
Okay.
Cause I don't want no leaks.
Right.
I want you to be genuinely surprised when you turn the album on.
Right.
So when I finally released the track list with the features on there, I was nervous because I was like, oh my God, I don't want anybody else engineer to be on nothing silly and they accidentally leak something, or I didn't want nobody else to play it. I don't know, I was very nervous, but it's out now.
So you on your Janet Jackson, you on your control tour, huh?
Yeah. I just realized I might be kind of a control freak. I didn't know that about myself.
Really? What gave it away?
I didn't know that about me until recently.
Yeah, I think a woman in your position, you probably.
Yeah, I might be, but I gotta be. I like things the way that I like them.
Right. You think people look at you and because you're a female try to take advantage of you? Or they tried? Maybe not now because you're a vet in the game.
I don't even know if it's because I'm a female that they tried to take advantage of me. I think it's just because I'm so nice that they tried to take advantage of me.
They take your kindness for weakness.
They do. They was taking my kindness for weakness. Like, I put a lot of people above myself. I used to put a lot of people above myself all the time. Like, I would try to do things where, okay, this might hurt me, but at least I won't be hurting 10 other people. Like, I would never put myself first. Right. So I'm in the era of putting myself first.
Yeah, but damn, you hurting you, but you propping up everybody. I mean.
Well, because I feel like I'll be hurt for a little while. Like, I know how to get over things.
Right.
But I feel like, I don't know, I just didn't want to hurt other people's feelings.
Right.
At the sake of having my own feelings hurt. But now I don't really like that. Like, I don't want my feelings hurt either.
Right.
So I'm just protecting my peace.
What was it like working with Victoria in studio?
Victoria is everything. She's so sweet. And apparently we look alike. So we joke about that all the time. Right. Victoria's lit. That's what I would say about Victoria.
So let's just say for the album, I guess albums normally drop on like a Tuesday. We're not going to know who's actually on the album until what?
No. So there's only one feature that people don't know about yet.
Okay.
But my track list with the features on there is already out.
Okay.
It's only one that's not out.
That must be special. You got Jay-Z, you got Lil Wayne.
God. Like,
I'm just trying to, you got
the feature is special. Everybody on my album is special to me.
Right.
The reason why the feature is hidden, do I want to say why the feature is hidden?
Yeah, why?
The feature was hidden because I wasn't sure at first if this song was actually going to go on the album.
Okay. Now the song
is going to go on the album. Mm-hmm. So that's why the name wasn't on the track list.
When I look at you and I think of you and I've heard you speak before, you're a very strong woman.
Thank you.
And now that you're independent, because you finance this whole.
Because now it's coming out under High Girl Productions.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: Why did you feel you? Because I'm sure there are a lot of recording, there are a lot of album record labels that wanted Meg. Mm-hmm. Why did you choose to go this route?
I've been in a situation where I felt like I was so out of control for the longest. And when I say out of control, like, I didn't really have complete control over my music. I could barely go perform when I felt like it. They couldn't use my music in commercials. I had to literally go to court every time I wanted to drop a song.
Damn.
So I just was like, you know what? I need to do what's best for me. Like, I appreciate what a label can do for you, but if y'all can't agree to these terms, then I don't want to do it.
Right.
So I wasn't going to go nowhere where they wasn't going to give me what I was worth and they wasn't going to give me what I was asking for. Mm-hmm. But that's how I wound up with my distribution from Warner, because they believe in me. Right. And it's really like a trust thing, I feel like, when you sign to a label. Like, it's all business at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But you still want to be somewhere where y'all could trust each other. I know you ain't gonna mess over me and I'm not gonna mess over you. Right. We both need to win.
Right.
They seemed like they wanted to win with me. Right. They didn't want to win without me. Right. It wasn't a situation where I felt like, okay, we're gonna do this with or without you. No, they wanted to win together. And that's what I liked about Warner.
You keep talking about control, but I'm looking at you. You a control freak. You've been a control freak.
Well, I'm telling you, I'm coming to terms with this. Like,
oh, you was trying to deny that.
I was trying to deny it because I didn't really know what that meant at first.
Okay.
But I think, I figured out I'm claustrophobic, right? I don't like heights. And I had to start figuring out why am I scared of heights? Why am I claustrophobic? I don't want to be closed up in nothing that I can't get out of.
Okay.
I don't want to go up too high because I can't turn around. I won't even walk in a room I don't know how to get out of.
So you ain't doing no roller coasters, huh?
No. What?
I'm
putting my life in this person's hands. And this machine, 82 years old. You 18 and this machine 82. You don't even know this thing. So I definitely ain't about to let you run me up and turn me upside down. No.
Right.
No.
So does it feel better knowing that you're in total control? The music's gonna come out exactly how Meg wanted it.
Yes.
Everything's gonna get released.
And you know what? You have to also take into account the things that you cannot control. I'm gonna be in control of the things that I can be in control of. Because I feel like when you're trying to do something great, it's always gonna be some bumps. It's always gonna be something that's gonna be out of your control. But I've controlled all of the things that I could. Like right now, I'm actually going through it because I had a sample on my album that's an anime sample, and everything was going so smooth at first. They were like, okay, yeah, fine, sure, she could use it. Then They were like, well, actually, if you do a video, you can't dress up like none of the characters in this show. So I said, okay, whatever. I won't do it. I'm grateful. Thank you. Then they said last night, what was this? I found this out yesterday at my show. The night before that, they said, well, you can't say none of the names. That's in the whole hook.
What damn?
That's what I said. And then they still haven't got back to me yet about what I could do. So now,
if they didn't want you to use it, why'd they say yes? Because you can't dress up as the character. You can't say the character's name. Well, damn.
What can I do? But if I can't go to Bella Noche's, where the hell can I go? Yeah. But no, we gonna be optimistic because we're on 2 different time zones, so that's what's kind of messing it up too, like the communication. But we gonna see what come out tonight. We gonna see what they approve, and hopefully they approve something by the time the album come out. Because baby, I done already did what I had to do.
Yeah,
it's in God's hands right now.
Forget what the calendar says. Football season is right around the corner, and that means Best Ball Week at DraftKings isn't far behind. Here's what you need to know. DraftKings Best Ball Millionaire Contest is the biggest fantasy contest ever. We're talking $15 million in guaranteed prize pool with 2 millionaires crowned for the first and second place. If you're a set it and forget it type, then Best Ball is for you. No waiver wires, no roster management, bigger rosters so injuries won't end your season. Only the draft, and that's it. You're set for the season. Still not convinced? Check this out. This year, DraftKings is offering everyone draft one, get one special. Your $20 entry fee scores bonus ticket. Get ready for Best Ball Week at DraftKings. Download the DraftKings app. Use code Shannon. That's code Shannon for all customers who enter the Best Ball 15 Millionaire Contest to get bonus ticket. Only the Best Ball Week, only at DraftKings. Are you finding out things that you didn't have to worry about when you was with a label? Because now all that's
now that I'm the boss, I'm figuring out.
There's a lot, but there's a lot more to it.
I'll be like, what are y'all asking me? What are you talking about? I got to do what? So I'm learning.
Right.
But I love it.
How does it feel to be your own boss?
It feels really good. Can't nobody tell me no. Can't nobody tell me what to do. Can't nobody tell me where to be.
Right.
Can't nobody tell me nothing. Y'all can tell me stuff, but it's up to me if I listen or not.
Right. Let me ask you this. What is your take? Do you believe in ghostwriters? Do you write a lot of your own raps? I mean,
I do write all my own verses.
Okay.
I will take a hook from somebody.
Okay.
I feel like there's nothing wrong with getting suggestions. When my mom was alive, my mama and me used to go back and forth freestyling, or she'll listen to something I wrote or something I recorded, and she'll be like, you could say it harder than that. Or she'll be like,
Mom was like that?
Mama was like, you could say it harder than that. Or she'll say you ain't going hard enough. You need to go in there and do it again. So taking a suggestion from somebody, I feel like is cool.
Yeah.
Like everybody need a little inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
But me personally, like I like to write my own verses because it's very hard for me to say things that I did not write. It's very hard for me to believe what I'm saying if I ain't say it.
Right.
But I don't think nothing wrong with you getting help.
Right.
Cause I'm gonna take some help on the hook.
Right.
Cause I talk a lot, so I'm write them verses.
Right.
But when it gets to the hook, I feel like it gotta be catchy, it gotta be simple, it gotta be straight to the point, and I'll be talking. So somebody I'll take your advice.
You take advice on that.
Yeah, I'll take advice on that.
Have you written for other people? Will you write for other people? Have you written for other people? You ain't got to say the name.
No. No, I haven't.
Are you sure?
Yep.
I don't know. That don't sound. I ain't convinced.
I will like to write for people in the future, but no, I don't write for other people.
So let me ask you a question. Do you have a studio in your home?
I don't.
You don't. So when how do you?
But I have all the equipment, so wherever I go, I can travel with it, and then have my engineer just come set up wherever I'm at.
So what's some of the craziest places a song has come to you and you're like, man, I need to start put pen to paper?
On this tour.
Really?
Yes, I have been recording this whole tour.
How do you? I mean, you would know better than me. I'll be thinking about, man. I'm in Houston tonight. I'm in Dallas tomorrow.
It's been pretty hectic. Like,
so how do you
have to set up every night, everywhere I'm at?
And your mind can relax enough to allow you to go to another space where you're thinking creatively on something else already?
I'm thinking about words all day long. Like, I'll be writing in the shower. I'll be writing in the bed in the middle of the night. I was writing on the tour bus. I'll be writing anywhere, like wherever it comes to me. And then if I've already especially, this is what I've been doing a lot on the tour. If I already wrote the song, but something else cool comes to my mind, I'll be like, okay, so where she need to go set up in the other room so I can come in there and lay this down.
Wow. Is it hard for you to sleep? Is it hard for you to turn your mind off?
I have not been sleeping this whole couple of months that we've been on tour. I don't even know how I'm up here right now.
Really?
And I'll be like, damn, I'm tired. And then when it's time to do something else, I'll be like, damn, I'm up.
Something comes to your mind. It's hard to turn your mind off.
It's hard to turn my brain off because I got stuff to do.
Let me ask you a question. Who's some of the, obviously you work with some of the biggest stars. Who are some people that you haven't worked with that you would love to work with?
I haven't worked with Billie Eilish, and I really want to work with her.
Yeah.
I like her and I like her brother a lot.
Yeah.
I like the dynamic they have. I feel like it's real cool. I like Phineas Beats. I like Phineas as a person, so I definitely would like to work with both of them.
Wow. I mean, I've heard her perform. I was at an event and she performed 2 or 3 songs with her brother.
Yeah.
They have a very.
They so cool, like
They
together.
are.
So I'm like, damn, let me add some of that sauce a little bit.
How about this here? I'm looking at some of the people that you perform with: Ariana Grande, Maroon 5, Lil Nas X, SZA, Future, Quavo, Beyonce, Cardi B. Who surprised you the most in the studio?
Who surprised me the most in the studio? I got funny studio stories about a lot of these people.
You can share 1 or 2.
1 or 2. Who do I want to talk about? Okay. I'm going to talk about Victoria first.
Okay.
Victoria came and made me an espresso martini in the studio, like a full bartender. Like she had the shaker, she had all the ingredients. And I'm like, Victoria, how you know how to do this? I guess this is her specialty. Yeah. I didn't know she was going to come in the goddamn studio room. She likes to record with the lights low.
Okay.
Like she definitely set the mood for me. It was very sexy in there.
Right.
And my girl whipped out all her equipment to start bartending.
She a mixologist, huh?
I said, how you know how to do that? I thought you just be singing. No.
When you record, what's the mood like?
When I record, it's just me and my engineer. I don't like a lot of noise in the studio. I don't like a lot of people. Obviously, the only noise I want to hear is me and the beat.
Okay.
My studio sessions do not be turned up. I don't even know how people is in there with 82 people jumping up and down, doing all that stuff. Everybody be quiet.
Okay.
I need to think. It's like I got a basketball goal in the studio I record at. It's like a goal in the back, and sometimes I just go back there and I'll be like, just messing around. This is so random, but I be thinking I'm really Angel Reese when I be back there.
Oh my, come on.
I do, but I be back there and I just play around until I figure out exactly what I want to say, and then I start recording.
You know who I think your spirit is Cardi B. You and Cardi, y'all spirits. I mean, y'all like really high energy.
Yeah.
And you know, I just love you guys together. What's Cardi like?
She is so sweet. She's very, what's the word I want to say? She's kind of shy to be Cardi B. Like
really?
You would think Cardi is like loud and she just don't give a fuck and she just boom. No, my girl is actually a little shy. And every time we see each other, she be acting like it's the first time she's seen me ever in life. And I be like, girl, I just saw you. Like, turn up. So then we been like, after we get around each other for like 20 more minutes, then she'll be at normal again.
Man, I'm looking at the song WAP. How?
What?
I mean, I guess you was dribbling that basketball.
Well, that happened during COVID. So I recorded that in my living room at that time. When I got the beat, I was like, okay, this how we coming? Here we go. And I recorded 2 verses and I was like, Cardi, please don't take off my other verse. Like, just please let's go back and forth. And she listened to the whole thing because I don't even think she had heard the second verse at first.
Right.
And she was like, oh shit, okay, well, we doing this.
Did you know you had a monster on your hand?
I didn't. I just knew I had a song with Cardi B and I was so excited. Like, I was so happy because I had never met her before. And when they said, Megan, Cardi wants you to get on this song, I was like, Cardi want me to get on this song? What? So then we met and then I recorded my stuff and it was amazing.
And you know, like people, that's a saying now. You know that, right?
What? Wings and pizza.
Yeah, no way. Okay. Okay, wings and pizza.
Worship and praise.
That's what you lead with now? Yeah. Oh my God. I mean, WAP was #1 on the Billboard 100, reached over 1 billion streams on Spotify. WAP was the top trending Google search in a calendar year. Do you know how many times people search Google in a day? Do you know how many people are in the world?
And they trying to figure out what WAP is.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out, like, what is this?
You know what it is?
I know what I didn't know, but I know what it is now.
Okay.
I said, okay.
No, I'm so happy. That is one of my favorite songs that I've ever done. I love her. I'm so glad she asked me to do that.
One of my favorite songs to listen to. Too.
Yeah. Talk to him. know why the men be trying to act like they don't be listening to female rap.
Yeah, they
Y'all
do.
definitely do.
Yeah,
and be jamming too.
Yeah, for
when
sure.
when I be performing at some of these stops,
Yeah.
it be a lot of men in the crowd and they be trying to stand there and act tough. And I would look them dead in their eye and be like, you know, you want to bob your head,
Stop
and they
playing.
start blushing. I was like, yeah, I'm a hot girl. I do hot shit. Say it, man.
But the big homie,
Who?
Beyonce.
Yes. Oh,
I mean,
God.
if you-
Beyonce.
Yeah,
Queen B.
Queen B.
Beyonce.
Really, people don't even say, they just say B, and we know who you're talking about.
Yeah, because what other B is it?
That's it. Boss,
Yeah.
business,
Billion.
billion,
Billionaire.
B.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you're from Houston, if you're in the music industry, you're female, that's it. She's the gold standard. She's the measuring stick. So what was your first conversation like with Beyonce? Where did you meet her?
Let me think. When is the first time I met Beyonce? I feel like the first time I ever met Beyonce was at a party that she had. And I was so nervous. And I met her and Blue. And I didn't even know what to say. But Blue ran up on me like she already knew me. And I was like, cousin. Cousin. Like, I couldn't believe it.
Right.
And B was so cool. Like, B was looking at me like, why you acting like I'm not a normal human being? And I wanted to look at her like, you don't know that you Superwoman?
Right.
You don't know who you are?
Yeah.
But I had to chill because I didn't want Beyonce to think I was just gonna be acting crazy the whole night. But I was in my mind like, I can't believe Beyonce got me up in here. Beyonce?
You fanned out, didn't you?
I was trying to be cool. I did, but I had to be cool though, because I didn't want Beyonce to not invite me back to the.
But that's
I want her not to bring me
Beyonce. But you see this person on television and you meet them in person, and you think I remember.
Every time I see Beyonce, I'm fanned out. It
Yes.
would never be a time I see her and don't act like, oh, it's Beyonce.
Right.
And I know she be tired of me.
Did you think like, if I ever met Beyonce, this is what I'm gonna say? And then you got there and you froze.
I don't even know what I ever thought. Like, I just knew I was gonna meet Beyonce and she was gonna be my sister. That's just what I thought in my brain. Because
Right.
why not?
Right.
Why I'm not gonna be Beyonce and she's not gonna be my sister? That's my sister.
Right.
And I manifested it. And now guess what she is?
Your sister.
My sister.
Savage. So when you come out, so let me ask you this, Savage. She dropped it. So how did that come about? You was like, I want.
I can't tell all Beyonce business.
Okay.
But like, when I got the song, I was on my goddamn knees on the side of my bed thanking God. Cause I never thought, like, in your mind, you know what you want to do with your life and you know who you want to be and you know what your goals are and you know how you want to plan your life out to be.
Right.
Of course, I'm from Houston and I want a song with Beyonce. But to actually have gotten it, I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, me, Beyonce know who I am? That's actually very insane. When I heard her vocals on the song, I had to call the producer, I had to call Jay White, I had to call my grandma. Ferris was already with me. Ferris is my brother, my manager, he everything. I'm like, y'all, bitch, ho, did y'all know I got a song with Beyonce? We was all in the house cutting up.
Right.
I'm still fucked up about it. Like, every time I perform it, I'll be like, wow, me on a song with Beyonce. This is crazy. This is crazy. I love her. She is like the woman. Like,
Yeah.
Beyonce is the person.
Yeah.
Like, Beyonce could be the president without running if she chose to.
Right.
Like, if Beyonce announced, I want to run this shit, I think we'll all just get in line and be like, okay, write Beyonce name on the ballot.
Yeah, write-in candidate.
Yeah.
You were invited to their pajama party.
That's what I'm talking about. That's where I met B at.
That was it? Mm-hmm. So you in the pajamas, you like, okay, I'm going.
I had to go get my best pajamas. I said, somebody go to Louis Vuitton and give me some.
Come on.
Somebody go give me some
You ain't wearing pajamas, you gotta go, the normal.
I had to be in my best.
The normal PJs.
No, we going to Beyonce house. I had to act like I had some sense. I wanted to show up in my best.
So obviously Hove, normally, especially in occasions like this. So what was it like to meet Hove? Because I've met him a couple of times.
I met him at the Rock Nation office when I first got signed to Rock.
Okay.
And I was in the room and we just looking at stuff on the projector or whatever, like talking about what I was about to do. And JC just walked in like it wasn't nothing. And I'm like, y'all got me so fucked up. Like, JC up in my business? What's going on? Y'all care about me at Rock Nation?
Yeah.
I was like, okay, here we go. I'm really finna do some shit now.
Right.
We got Jay-Z up here managing Megan Thee Stallion. Stop playing with me.
So how was your conversation? When you talked to Jay, obviously you were at Rock Nation. So what was those conversations like?
It just felt like I was in the right spot. Like I said, I was manifesting a lot of stuff for myself. Never did I ever think that I was actually going to be managed by the people that I looked up to. It just felt like a big family. They're just so intelligent. Like they've been through everything. They still going through it right now, but they just know how to carry it. And I'm learning from the best. I feel like I'm in the right spot. I'm in the right position. I ain't never felt so like safe in a situation where I feel like these people got my back. And I just see how much they grind and how much they hustle and how much they let all the talk and whatever else people gotta say just roll off their back. I'll call Jay or Des. Des is the woman who really run shit at Rock Nation. Right. And I'll be like, they saying this about me. They got me fucked up now. And they'll be somewhere on the island like, why you even care about that? You tripping. Like, I'll be like, why the fuck is y'all so cool all the time?
When you decided to go independent, did you talk to Jay? Because he's someone that the business augment is there. B, she knows what to do. So who did you, when you decided to say, you know what, I'm gonna do this on my own. Did you talk to them or did you talk to someone that you trust?
When I was in the situation that I was in and I wanted to get out of it, they told me you need to do this on your own. Like you already know what it is. You got all the tools, all the legal shit that you're going through right now. I know you're learning something. Right. So you should be able to figure out how to get out here and be your own boss. Right. Beyoncé is the person who actually inspired me to get my own tequila. Wow. Because I used to be the cognac queen. I'm still the cognac queen. Yeah. But as much as I used to, enjoy cognac and I promoted a lot of people like liquor brands, she was like, the next time I see you, you need to have your own. Right. You need to have your own alcoholic beverage. Right. And I was like, you know what? You're right, queen. I am going to have my own shit. So now I have my own tequila. It's called Chicas Divertidas. And it's going to be so cute. I've been serving it throughout my tour. Right. And everybody's been loving it. So I feel like they definitely put me in a position to learn how to be my own boss.
Was the independent deal hard to negotiate?
With the wrong people, yeah. Like why would somebody want you to have ownership over something that they could have ownership over and make all the money? Like why would somebody let the artist be in full complete control when that's usually not done? Right. But like I said, when we were in talks with Warner, like they didn't seem like they were being greedy. They didn't seem like they didn't want me to have creative control. They didn't want me to have my freedom. They just wanted to help me be the artist that I want to grow into being. You feel like it's a partnership. Instead of you just being talent, you're a partner. They're not treating me like I'm just a product. Right. It felt like, okay, we are partners in this. And what would you like to do, Megan? Right. That's what I liked about them. You do understand, though, being a businessman myself, is that when you start spending money, it's your money that just... I've been spending my own money for a long time. These music videos ain't cheap. Right. That's what I definitely learned when I jumped off the porch and wanted to be independent. I said, how much this shit cost? Yeah, I don't think we need all them dancers. No, the pyrotechnics. I go in for myself. Okay. Like, I believe in myself and I believe that I'm making a really good investment in something that I believe in. If I ain't gonna back myself up, who else gonna do it? If I don't believe it, y'all motherfuckers ain't gonna believe it. Real so the last 3 music videos y'all seen me put out, that's straight out of Megan Thee Stallion bank account. And that shit was not cheap. Right. But that's okay because I like good art. When I look at a music video, I want to watch that shit over and over again. So I want to put out something that I know that my hotties are going to want to watch over and over again. And the thing is that when you win, guess who wins? Yeah. Me and my people that support me. You're right. Mm-hmm. And that's how it should be. Okay, now that you own your catalog, and we see a lot of other celebs, entertainers have sold their catalog. If that was something that you would be looking to do down the road, or you like, I fought too hard to get these, I'm gonna hold on to them. I don't know about all that. Not right now. I don't know why. It may be a good business move to them. Right. I don't know, but I just got my shit, so let's celebrate. Let's celebrate what we got going on right now. Right. Hold on. Now that you making, you've probably been making big, but now you independent. Hold on, this $1 million for $1 million for what? That Cobra chain. Oh yeah. Actually, I thought you meant my ring. I don't got my ring on right now, but I definitely. How would you pay for that? My ring? Yeah. I'll definitely pay like $1 million for my ring.
$1 million?
Well, if I'm not gonna I gotta set the tone for the man that I want in the future. Like,
Well, I mean, he got to spend $10 million for it. And they gave him a ring, man.
yeah, I might have to go get me a prince or a king or some shit or something.
Yeah, you got to. You don't spend $1 million on yourself, so he can't even.
Because you gotta know what I want. I ain't gonna never let nobody shortchange me.
Man, you do realize $1 million for a diamond is a lot?
Yes.
But you gonna look at him like I spent $1 million on myself.
No, fuck a man. I do things. I do things that make me happy. I was talking shit. Like I buy the things that I want for myself because I like to treat myself.
Right.
Because I want to see me smile.
Right.
So I'm gonna make the purchase that's gonna make me smile.
Okay, well, how about this? What's the best gift someone is giving, Meg?
The truth.
So,
Give me the damn truth. That's all I'm asking for. You don't gotta give me nothing crazy. Just tell me the truth. Be yourself. Be real.
you can handle the truth?
I can handle the truth. As many motherfuckers who've been lying to me, you be relieved when somebody just be like, all right, this what it is, this what it ain't. Oof, I'll be like, thank you, God. Like,
And you ain't waste my time. You ain't get me.
you ain't bullshitting. I'll be surprised when somebody being real.
Right.
When somebody being fake, I expect it. But when they be being real, I'll be like, what?
Right.
Okay, I like that.
So obviously you being Meg, family and friends. So Meg, where do you draw the line? Because when you got money, they think you have a never-ending
They
supply.
think it grow on trees.
Yes.
Yeah, they think
So
the tree in the back got millions just falling from it.
how do you tell family and friends? I'm not talking about 13th cousins. I'm talking about close family and friends. How do you tell them no?
I don't. My cousin is actually in there right now, and that's like my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really have a very large family.
Right.
If I could help anybody that's super close to me in any kind of way, I really love to do it, because just their friendship and they loyalty and they love to me make me feel good. And it's something as simple as helping you pay your bills. That's not a big deal to me.
So let me ask you this. Do you loan money or do you give money?
I'm giving the money. I don't expect you to.
Because
give
you
me money back.
ain't going to get it back.
I don't want $200 back. Like, you don't gotta give me that back. That's all right.
So is that, obviously you say you bought yourself a ring, you bought yourself what was the first thing that Meg bought when she got some money?
The first thing that I did with my money, when I started getting money, I paid off all my student loans. And then I bought a house.
They had to wait that thing. They had to wait that one out.
You can't knock this off me. I don't want no debt. I don't like owing nobody no money.
Right.
So Sally Mae, get your shit and leave me alone.
Yeah.
Don't call me no more. So I paid off all my student loans.
Sally Mae grandkids who ain't collected that.
I feel like they got some new shit going on that they don't do.
See, if you'd have waited, Biden would have paid that off. You would have waited
I
that.
fucked up.
Yeah, see?
But I just ain't want it on my chest. I ain't want to feel it no more. I ain't want it on me.
So let me ask you this. What's the one thing that you splurged on? When you first got
Jewelry.
you like jewelry.
I
huh?
just like jewelry.
Right. Rings, chains.
Yeah, rings, bracelets, chains, watches.
What about whips?
No.
You got a driver's license? Can you drive?
I could drive. I got a driver's. That's so crazy. Yes, I could drive.
But you don't really drive yourself.
No, I don't really drive.
I mean, you too cool now. You said.
I would love to drive myself.
Really?
Yes, I think for my birthday next year, I'm gonna drive. I'm gonna buy myself a car.
You don't even own a car? You ain't got a car now?
I have a car, but I'm gonna get the car that I really, really want. I've been holding off. I really want a Bentley.
Okay.
And I want to customize it the way I want. And it's gonna be real cute. But cars is just not at the top of my list.
Right.
Like, I like cars.
Right. Because when you see me, if I ain't in the car, you don't see the car. When I got them jewels on, you see them things.
You see my jewelry though. You see me when I'm shining. You ain't
Yeah.
gonna see me driving this damn car.
Is there anything that you regret purchasing?
No. Like I told you, I'm a control freak.
Right.
I'm not gonna do nothing I can't turn around from. I'm not gonna do nothing I don't really want. That's why I won't buy a bunch of cars. Because as soon as I come outside and I look at some shit I don't want, I'm gonna be upset.
Right.
Why did I do this?
Right.
Why would I have done this?
Let me ask you a question. How did you come up with the hot girls, hotties? How do you come up with that?
That shit just came to my brain one day. Like, I don't know. I just always felt like I was just a hot girl.
Yeah.
But me and my fans, we were definitely talking about it one day, like, what y'all want to be called? Like, what are we doing? And like, I put up a list of things and they picked hotties.
Right.
So that's what they are, the hotties.
What about the hot girl summer?
that shit just came to my brain. I was just talking shit on Twitter one day, and I was like, bitch, we having a hot girl summer. And that's just what it was.
And then, Hot Boy, and then, Duval came with the City Boys.
Well, he ain't make that up, because the City Girls are already the City Girls.
But it's he was rapping about this, and now he got activities. So, so what you got for the aunties?
Oh, the aunties?
Yeah, what you got for them?
The hot aunties. The hot tea summer. Ooh, the hot teas. They already that.
Yeah.
The hot teas.
You trademarked Hot Girl Summer.
Yeah, I did. That's mine. Anytime you see somebody talking about we having a hot grill summer and all that other shit, you know who that belong to. That's my shit.
What made you, what you like, hey, you know what?
It was just so many businesses were using it. And of course, when me and Rock Nation get together, we'll be having to figure it out. What's going on? What are you going to do, Megan?
Right.
So yeah, it just felt like the smart thing to do.
So what are some of the things that you learned about business that you didn't know? Besides I own a business, but there's so much more to a business than just owning a business.
Yeah. I feel like we talked about it a little bit earlier about spending your own money. You can't make money without spending money.
True.
When you ever heard somebody say it costs to be the boss,
right?
Now I really do understand that.
Yeah.
Like, I like to have nice things. I like my things to look a certain type of way. I want it to be extravagant. I want it to look like a production every time you see it. Now, how is that going to happen? Who money is that? You can either go get somebody to invest in you, but now you're making them be a boss over you too.
Right.
Now, do you want to have complete ownership? You invest everything in yourself. You do everything. You do everything on your own. So I'm gonna say the money part is the part that I've definitely learned about having complete ownership and being your own boss.
Because you do realize, like, when you go get some of these big name guys or females women to be on do a feature, that costs. I mean, $250. I heard you pay Future $250 to do a hook, a feature. Excuse me. So you're like, well, damn, $250.
But that's okay, because when you paying somebody they fee, that mean that you respect them and appreciate them as an artist. Like, I'm not about to ask nobody to do nothing for me for free. I ask, what is the feature price?
Right.
Because I want you to know how serious I am about this. I ain't trying to beg and I ain't trying to scramble. It ain't got to be a favor for a favor. I'm asking you to do your art on my art.
You do a feature for me, I do a feature for you. What about that?
That's cool. That happens too. But that's not what happened. Like, I wanted that feature, and I was just like, somebody help me figure out what's his feature price. The manager told me what it was. Boom. Go send him money in cash so he could do this for me ASAP. Yeah.
You bossing like that?
Yeah. But sometimes you got to put your foot down. Like, everything not about, oh, we cool. Like, that's what people fuck up at. Just because somebody your homeboy or your homegirl, that don't mean that they got to give you everything for free.
Right.
Support your people.
Right.
Like, you an artist and you got to get your money. Why not pay your artist friend to do whatever for you? I ain't trying to beg out motherfuckers for nothing.
Your first tour, you were on tour with Future and Meek, right? Mm-hmm. What was that experience like? So that was your very first tour.
Yeah.
So what was your expectations when you went on tour?
I didn't have any expectations. Like, me coming fresh out of Houston, doing just like a whole Texas circuit all the time, to going every goddamn where. I used to be so nervous because I'm like, do any of these people know who I am? Are they gonna come see me? Like, do they care that I'm here? And I would come out there and it'll be a little bit empty at first, and then it'll get like super packed by the time I was done. And the motherfuckers knew who I was by the time I was gone.
Right.
So I felt like I was working, I was grinding, and I loved it.
I read that you used to freestyle. Used to battle rap against guys.
You made that up.
I did, and I read. That's what I got right here.
Who you heard that from?
My people, my research. That didn't help. You didn't freestyle. You didn't battle rap.
I used to be freestyling with the boys and stuff, but I wasn't battle rapping.
Yeah, you were.
I ain't no battle rapper. I just be talking shit.
Oh,
that's it. I ain't no battle rapper or nothing.
Why you talking that like that?
Because that's what I do. But I feel like battle rapping, that's like a whole culture. Like, that's a whole
Yeah,
thing.
but I'm just saying, you freestyling, you going against the guys. Is that where you sharpen your skills? Is that where you?
No, like I told you earlier, me and my mama used to be going back and forth.
Really?
Yeah. She was really the one. And I just wanted to beat her and I wanted to impress her. And I thought she was just the coldest rapper ever. So if I was going to compete with anybody, it was going to be my mama.
Right. Your mom really inspired you, huh?
Yeah.
That's
That was
your
my girl. Yeah.
I mean, it seems to me that you guys had something more. It's like, I don't want. You can correct me if I'm wrong. It's like you guys were like, yeah, that was your mom, you're the daughter, but y'all had more like a relationship, like y'all were like sister.
Like, well, you know, black mama's gonna always tell you, I ain't your friend,
Yeah.
I ain't your sister, and all that shit. So I ain't gonna say she was my sister, but my mama was my best friend.
Right.
And it used to really just be me, her, and my dad before he passed.
Okay.
And I ain't really care about nobody else. I ain't care about having a bunch of friends and stuff, and I was a very friendly kid, but I was the only child, so like I just
Were you
love
spoiled?
being around my mom. I was. Yes. That's why I still shower myself in these type of gifts because that's what I'm used to.
Right.
My mama, my daddy, my grandma, like they just gave me whatever I wanted. They made me feel, and it makes me appreciate it today because I'm just now realizing we were not rich, and they just really broke their back to give me everything that I asked for and more.
Right.
So now I'm like, damn, I didn't even realize my mama was struggling like that and still giving me everything I asked for.
Do you ever wish you had siblings?
No. I like being the only child.
Really?
Yes. I
You-
couldn't
you
even
don't-
imagine it being two of me.
No, they ain't have to be two of you. They could have their own identity, Meg.
No. Because I would have made them be like
But
me.
what if they were the oldest?
See, I wouldn't have liked that. Because I probably wouldn't have been me if I was trying to be like my big sister.
You had a brother.
All right. Well, if I would have had a brother, he would have been cool too. And he probably would have been trying to make me not be me though. I don't know. But if I had a brother, that'll be real cool.
Yeah, see?
I couldn't even imagine it being a boy me. What? We'll be trouble.
What about the accent? That I mean, I can
What
tell,
accent?
I can tell you from the South.
I have an accent? Mm-hmm. Okay, I know I got an accent, but like I really ain't never really hear it myself until I started leaving Texas. Like when I started going to New York so much, they'll be like, what you say? Or say it again? And I'm like, what? Why you don't hear me? Like I'm speaking very clearly. But I guess some of the shit I be saying is sound country. I don't know.
Now I mean, you've been. Did anybody like when you got started rapping? Did anybody try to change you? Say, well, you know, I mean, that drawl a little thick.
Nobody outside of Houston tried to change me. Like I remember one time I was recording at this boy studio and he stopped me in the middle of recording and was like, why do you talk like that? And I was like, what do you mean? He was like, you just sound like you mad. Like you just a mad ass girl on the mic. And I was like, damn, that's fucked up. And I just finished my song and I left. And he was telling me who I should sound more like and all this other shit.
You didn't like that.
No, I didn't like that, but I wasn't about to let him punk me out my session either because I
You don't pay for that.
yeah, so bitch, ho, let me finish. And then I got up out of there and I never went back. But I was like, nah, fuck that. Like, can't nobody tell me what to sound like and who to be? Bitch, I'm making this thing.
But obviously, as a female rapper, we know the ones: Lil' Kim, Foxy Brown, Charlie Baltimore, all those ones that came before you. MC Light, Queen Latifah. Shout out to Latifah. I just saw her the other day. So when you were growing up, what female rapper was like? I like her. That's what I would like to. I'm not saying you wanted to be like that,
Yeah.
but who did you listen to growing up?
I'm gonna say this one more time. I used to want to be just like my mama.
Really?
Because my mama was a rapper. But my mama
What was her name? What was her name?
Hollywood. But my mama's favorite female rapper was Lil' Kim.
Okay.
So she put me on Biggie before she put me on Lil' Kim, and I used to love Biggie so much. I still love Biggie. But she was like, if you like Biggie, I got something for you that's gonna fuck you up. So then she started playing me Kim, and I was like, what is this? So I definitely was on Kim early, but definitely my mama was my favorite female rapper.
Have you ever met Lil'
Of
Kim?
course I've met Kim. Like, and you would think how much shit Lil' Kim be talking with that deep ass voice on them fucking beats.
She's 6 foot tall.
You would think she finna be tall as a motherfucker and just the voice finna be deep like that. I met Lil' Kim and she was like, hey, what's up? I was like, Kimberly, where's the real Lil' Kim? Cause this ain't Kim. She is so nice and she's so sweet and she gives just like baby girl energy. Like she is just so cute and petite and nice. And I was like, I cannot believe you are this sweet.
Right.
I love her.
When you were growing up, Meg, in Houston, so did you always want to be a rapper?
Yes.
So did you have any odd jobs? I mean, did you work at fast food chains or did you work?
Yeah. I worked at Bombshells. Do you know what Bombshells is?
I don't.
It's like Hooters, but it's like Hooters, but it's like army themed, and we had skirts instead of shorts. It was shorts under the skirt, but yeah, I was like probably the thickest one at the job, and I thought I was so rich because I was getting all the tips, and I was like, shit, I'm lit. I ain't gotta do shit else. But I was doing that, and I was going to school, and rapping.
Right.
But I thought I was so rich as a waitress.
You go to Prairie View, you end up transferring and going to Texas Southern. So were you rapping in college?
Yes. When I first got so this is what happened. So my grandma wanted me to go to college to be a nurse.
Okay.
So that's how I wound up at PV, because she told me, you finna go be a nurse.
Okay.
And I said, okay, fine. I didn't tell my grandma I want to rap. So when I got to PV, I was like, okay, I ain't gotta hide what I really want to do no more. So I just immediately got to PV and started rapping. Like whoever I can get around, and they was doing whatever. It usually
F that nursing program.
No, I ain't say F the nursing program. But I was definitely in the class, in all the classes, like, you know, your little prerequisite classes, like scratching my head, like, I'm paying attention, but I'm like, oh, bitch, what? I gotta go. Like, it's only because I wasn't like passionate about it.
Right.
Because I went to school because my grandma told me to go to school to do this. So I really wasn't doing bad, but I wasn't doing good. You can only make 2 C's in the nursing program. You know, I made about 3 of them things. So I had to go ahead and get up out of there, because I'd rather like do my best than fail and be wasting money.
Right.
So I changed my major to business management.
Okay.
Because I was like, you know what?
I'm gonna be a businesswoman. I need to know.
I know I'm gonna be a businesswoman. Like, I gotta figure out how to market myself. It just all sounded good. So I started taking the business classes, and I said, oh God, this is okay. This is better than the nursing for me. Like, I'm making better grades, but something about it was still not interesting. And I was in class and I'll be writing music and just zoned out.
Right.
And I was like, no, like, I know school is not whooping my ass because I'm not smart.
Right.
I know I'm smart, but maybe it's just that I'm bored.
That wasn't your passion.
That wasn't my passion. So once I finally figured out what I wanted to go to school for, that's when I started really like piping up. That's when I got to TSU.
Right.
I got to focus more, and I knew I want to graduate.
Right.
I'm passionate about starting my own assisted living facility. How do I do this? And when I got to TSU, then I started making A's and B's, and I said, here we go.
There you go.
I knew it was up there.
So how much credit do you give social media? Because you're big on social media. I mean, like you said, you got the hotties, and so the young girls, they follow Meg.
Yeah.
How much credit do you give social media for being able to put you? You got talent.
Yeah.
So I don't want you to think I'm saying you're not talented and that you're just a social media creation.
I ain't think that.
You know.
Thank you.
So social media aspect and Meg, because it's different now, because you can blow up overnight with social media.
Yeah. I definitely give social media a lot of credit, because that was my platform for people to see I could rap. Like, I feel like back then it was a little hard for like rappers to like really be grinding, because you got to be on the street passing out your CDs. You got to be at all the clubs doing all your shit. Like, it was like footwork. But the internet, you could literally post yourself and it will travel to the next country.
Yes.
Like, so I definitely give social media a lot of credit for people discovering who I am. Because as soon as I started dropping them freestyles and I was doing them ciphers and shit, like, it just went everywhere. People everywhere could figure out who I was. But I know it's because I actually could rap. Like, you could be doing anything on the internet and blow up for it. But I'm glad that I blew up from actually knowing how to rap.
You got skills.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you out of here on this. You posted something a couple of weeks ago, and maybe you were feeling some type of way, and you was like, you couldn't understand why a person like yourself that's so positive and people come on your page to try to beat you down. How does, like, you're such a positive person, you try to stay out of everybody's way, but it seems like the negativity. And Meg, I'm the same way. I can hear a million great things, but it's something about that negative one that just irks me.
Yeah.
That just bothers me. And we know you've dealt with depression and you've had some thoughts that took you to a dark place. What do you think it was when you're so positive, you got so much going on, that you think people want to come on your platform and try to drag you down?
I feel like we're human. So naturally, when you see somebody say something bad about you that's untrue, or try to put out information about you that's untrue, you want to defend yourself.
Yeah.
Like, it's only so many times you could just keep trying to be the bigger person and ignore shit.
Yes.
Like, I'm still me. Like, I'm still a real human. I'm still a person. I have feelings. So, like, when you try to be so positive and you try to like let shit roll off your back, or you try to just stay above, it's so confusing to see people try to break into that space.
Yes.
Like, why do you not want me to be happy? Why do you want to see me frown? You don't know me. So what is the reason that you want to see me fail so bad? Like, what is the reason for you to want to take my smile away? Why is it your mission every time you log into the internet? On Beyonce internet. When you log in your account, the first thing you try to figure out how to do is piss Megan Thee Stallion off.
Right.
What? Why?
Why?
What's going on at home? Like, to somebody you absolutely don't know.
Right.
And I don't even be bothering nobody. I don't even be running my accounts no more.
Right.
So when something do cross my desk, I be like, well, what? Because I ain't even saying nothing.
It
like,
is.
what's the gag? Like, what are you getting out of this?
Because what happens, Meg, is like sometimes people will start to tell a lie and they'll tell it so much
They believe they own
they'll
lie.
start to believe it. But guess what happens? Other people will start telling that same lie for them.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't like it either, Meg. And people are like, well, just turn the other. I'm like, it's easy for you to say because
Right.
they're not talking about you.
Right.
It is easy for a person that's not in that situation.
And when you see, because I feel like you see a lot of people say, oh, I feel like these celebrities, they don't need to clap back, or if I was them, I wouldn't do that. Y'all be commenting on shit for less.
yes.
Like,
Yeah, exactly.
you getting into it with people in your regular everyday, you beating the shit out of people for talking bad about you.
Right.
They barely say anything and you
Right.
ready to whoop something. So you can't expect thousands of comments to be pouring in about somebody and they don't want to defend themselves. That is very hard. But I'm trying to master it. I'm trying to be like my girl B.
Yeah.
She don't be saying shit.
You don't say nothing.
And I'll be like, well, dog. I'm trying to get there.
When you come back to Club Shay Shay 10 years from now,
Okay, come on, 10 years.
10 years, what's going to be some of Meg's most cherished accomplishments?
Okay, we're going to pray that I have an Oscar.
Okay.
We're going to pray that I have...
A husband, I'm praying.
You want me to have a husband?
Yeah. Don't you want a husband? Don't you want a family?
I just want a nice person. And... What?
So you just want a relationship?
I don't just want a relationship. I want to be with somebody who loves me.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
truly cares about me.
Okay.
I want to really genuinely be happy.
You want a family?
I do want a family.
How many?
I want like 5 kids.
You are only child and you want 5 kids?
Yeah, because I know what it's like to be the only child and you want friends. My kids.
You told me you didn't want that.
I want.
Oh, you want
my
that for them. You didn't
kids
want that. Okay.
to be cool with each other.
Right.
I don't want them to have to be worried about everybody else being their fake ass friend. This your blood brother, your blood sister. This your damn friend.
Right.
Us, our little group. That's what I want for me and my people.
I mean, 5 with your career. I mean, you have to take a break. You ready to take a break? You just getting started.
No, I ain't gotta take a break. Cardi was performing pregnant.
You gonna be on stage 7, 8 months?
Maybe. with the Megan Thee's too. Baby in there rocking.
No.
I was like, where I'm at?
Oh my God.
That baby is gonna dance out of me.
Oh my God. If you could talk to your 18-year-old self, what piece of advice would you have given?
Oh Lord, I'll tell my girl to keep doing what she's doing. Cause that 18-year-old Megan was something else. They think this Megan crazy, bitch. 18-year-old Megan?
Oh, you was on one, huh?
I was on 10. Yeah. I be like wild. People think I'm so wild and I'm so crazy. I'm calm, actually.
Would you do reality TV?
If I could have a show about myself, yes.
What would it be about?
I got enough shit going on in my life that people could make an episode out of it every day. So I actually would consider having a show about myself.
Well, then won't you have a crew to follow you around?
So we just finished my documentary and that was very hard for me because I'm not used to literally a camera following me around all the goddamn time. And they'll be like, just do you, just be natural. And I'll be like, bitch, what? What do that mean? Be natural in the camera by me? How?
Right.
But I'm more open to it now.
Right.
And I definitely will like take into consideration having a show because at least people will see my real reaction and what I really feel and what's really happening from my perspective versus people making up shit that's completely untrue.
Did you play sports growing up?
I played every sport for a day. I did.
Why only a day?
Well, because, so I'm tall, right?
Right.
So naturally, everybody wanted me to do something. They'd be like, Megan, you're so tall, you should play basketball. I'd be like, all right, let's try it. Get out there. Goddamn. Do you know what suicides are?
Yes, I do.
This lady said, all right, y'all finna run suicides. I said, what that mean? Why so intense? That name is crazy. So I'm getting like, I see why. It's called suicide. You're killing yourself.
Right. Yes.
Running back and forth this many times. So that was the first red flag.
Yeah.
The second red flag was everybody chasing after me for this goddamn ball. Don't hit me. Like, don't touch me. So I was like, you know what? I like to watch this.
Right.
But me doing it, no. I don't want to do all that running. At the time.
Your time.
At the time. Because.
But you're an exercise fanatic now.
Okay, that's now. But I'm saying at the time, I wasn't understanding why we doing all this damn running and why y'all being so aggressive.
Right.
So then I wanted to play tennis. I thought I wanted to play tennis. I got out there as a black girl. My hair. I used to want to straighten my hair every day for school. And when I started going to tennis practice, all that goddamn running.
Sweated out.
Sweating my hair out. I said, girl, y'all doing this on purpose? So I said, okay, I like to watch this. And I appreciate how hard y'all going. This is real. This is some cool shit y'all doing. Like, but this,
But it ain't for me.
It ain't for me because I wasn't passionate about it. Volleyball. Oh, I just knew that was going to be the one. Right. It was like, Megan, you so tall, you should come play volleyball. I said, okay, cool, let's try it. I was down for the outfit. I was so excited. I think somebody might have hit me in the head with a volleyball one good time.
They spiked it on y'all.
Oh, they got me good. And at the time, I just didn't understand that you're going to have to get hit a few times playing sport. But now, as much as I've been getting hit in these sports that I've been trying to play, now I'm figuring out you have to get hit. Yeah. No. So I just stayed a dancer. I was a dancer.
The album, what can we expect?
You can expect a lot of shit talking. Mm-hmm. You can expect, me being vulnerable. You can expect just a lot of hot girl shit. It's just me. Finally, it's just Megan. It's not Tina Snow. It's not the hot girl coach. It's Megan.
There you have it. The hottest girl herself, Megan Thee Stallion. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Spotlight LA, the newest exclusive nightclub for allowing Club Shay Shay to film here. Spotlight LA is a place for anything and everything with something programmed for everyone. Keep up with Spotlight on Instagram at spotlight.la.
All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look, all my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why.